What is going on, mortals? Mortal T here, and today we are back on some Ark Survival Evolved because there is a new event going on. This is the Summer Bash event, and it brings some really cool new items to the game. So as you can see right here, I am wearing one of these cool items. It is the inflatable T-Rex. This is very, very cool looking, and it's very, very funny to run around in and stuff. So I am going to be covering how you can get your hands on all these cool new items, including this inflatable T-Rex. Now I usually do these kinds of videos on events a bit differently. I usually split them into multiple videos so that you can get specifics on what you actually want. But today I'm going to try and fit all the content, all the codes that I have into one video. Now there is like 20 codes to go through, so I'm going to be running it a bit differently. I'm going to be showing you the codes on screen, and I am not going to be reading them out, and we're not going to really take a preview of what the item looks like. So first of all, the first thing you are going to need is access to the console commands. If you're on single player, this is very, very easy, but if you're on a dedicated or a non-dedicated server, you will need permission from the host. Once you have got access to the console commands, all you need to do, if you're on Xbox or the PlayStation, you're going to press the start button, and this is the bar up here that you're going to need to get. In order to get this, if you're on the Xbox, it's LB, RB, X and Y. Press all those buttons at the same time and this bar should pop up. If you're on the PlayStation, I believe it's L1, R1, square and triangle all at the same time, and the bar should pop up as well. If you're on PC, I don't believe you need to go into the pause menu or anything. You just press the tab button and you get a bar that pops up. But I don't really know too much about the PC anyway. So once you have got this up, I'm going to go through these codes in like different categories of what they fall under. So the first one I am going to be covering are the hat items. So here is your first code. So once you enter it, we're quickly going to look into that inventory just to show you what it's supposed to look like in there. So that is what that item is supposed to look like. The next one is right here. Yet again, we're going to put it in and we're going to look at it in our inventory. That is what it's supposed to look like in your inventory. And the final code for the hat skins is this one right here. It is to do with sunglasses, but it does go on your helmet as a skin. Yet again, we're going to look at our inventory, and that is what it looks like. So now we're going to be moving on to the Hawaiian shirts that you can get in these events, and I really do like these shirts. So here is your first Hawaiian shirt. It's to do with the Noglin. So we look at our inventory, and it's this bright orange one right here. Here is your second Hawaiian shirt. It's to do with the hover sail. In your inventory, it looks like this blue and pink one. And your third Hawaiian shirt is to do with the shadow mane, and in your inventory it's going to look like this purple one right here. But that is all the Hawaiian shirts. Let's move on to the swimsuit sets that usually come in these kind of events. So here is your first swimsuit set, part one kind of thing, because usually these swimsuit sets come in two parts. You got the pants and the top, but here is your pants one, and here is the top to that pants one. Basically the only word that you're going to change in these codes is the pants to shirt. That's it. But as I have put both codes in, we're going to quickly look into our inventory. So here you can see this is the top and this is the bottom. So here you have your second one. This is for the bottoms, and here is for the top. Yet again, let's put those in and quickly look what they look like. So here you go, that is the top and they are the bottoms. So here is the last swimsuit set. This is the bottoms first, yet again, and here is the top. Yet again, you're just changing the word pants to shirt. It's very easy. So once you have put both codes in, they're going to look like these right here. So there you go. They are all of the free swimsuit sets that you can get in this event. Next, we're going to move on to new Chibi Pets that came with this event. So here is your first Chibi Pet. It is the space dolphin that came with Genesis 2. So in your inventory, it looks like this nice cool blue icon in your inventory. Here is your second one. It's to do with the dodo. It just says deal with it. Now, I'm not quite sure what this looks like, but in your inventory it's going to look like this yellowy gold icon in your inventory. Here is your third one. It's to do with the mewing, and in your inventory it's the nice green icon. So here is your next Chibi Pet. This is the otter, obviously wearing a straw hat as the code says. In your inventory it's going to look like this purple one right here. And your last Chibi Pet command is to do with the Void Wyvern that came with Genesis 2. And in your inventory it's going to look like this orangey pinky color icon. So that is all of the pets. Next we're going to be moving on to new emotes that came with this event. So here is the first emote. This is obvious. This is how to do a backflip emote. So once you put it in your inventory, it's going to look like this little like icon here. Now this is classed as a consumable. Once you consume this, this will go into your normal emotes and how you can access them. So yeah, once you consume it, it's going to be the normal way that you usually use your emotes. Here is your second emote. This is the Hula Dan, and yet again it's going to look like this in your inventory, and just consume it and then use your emotes the normal way. And last but not least, mortals, is the inflatable T-Rex costume. Now this thing is amazing. I love running around in it, but that is the code right on screen. So we're going to put this one in, and in your inventory it's going to look exactly like this. Now with this skin you do not need to wear any armor whatsoever. As you can see, if I just take it off, I'm not actually wearing a chest piece. It just automatically attaches to your torso armor slot, which is really cool. So I'm just going to equip it, and boom, as you can see there, it just equips. You don't need any armor on to do this. And also, if you've never seen a T-Rex, an inflatable T-Rex should I say, do an emote, it's about to do a backflip. Hey, yeah. That's an inflatable T-Rex doing a backflip. So mortals, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helps you out. Hopefully I made this video as short as I possibly can for you mortals, shoving it all in one video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a lot of fun with this, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video.